Circuit of the Americas. We are here for the next race in the NIS season. This is the first road course, I think, yeah. First road course of the season. The most difficult road course of the season. One that I am not good at all, especially in a car like this. So we are going to be bad. I'm going to try and start as far in the back as I can because I don't have any pace whatsoever. We're the number 24 car. But the key to this one, I mean, the off tracks are so easy to get here. The key is just to keep it on the track. We're going to have a heck of a time. I really need to watch getting these 1Xs, or we could eventually end up getting disqualified just on off tracks. Even though this is only a 34 lap race, thankfully it's a fairly short one, and no cautions on the road courses, so this one should be over fairly quickly. But 34 laps is going to feel like a long time here. Any amount of laps really does. But the key for us, as usual, try and keep it on the track, keep it out of trouble. Keep it pointed the right direction, and do what we can. I'm not going to be trying to do fast laps because that's just going to end up getting myself wrecked. And I'm going to try and not push it too hard ever. And we'll see if we can minimize the mistakes. And I'm not sure, it's been a while since I've raced these on road. I'm not sure if it's still where if you take the tires as long as possible, you end up being quicker than getting new tires. So we'll see about that. Really be careful clipping these curbs on the insides of these S's there. If you get this car up in the air at all, it just starts bouncing and then it's just impossible. Pretty much just guaranteed spin. Got to keep it as flat as you can with how stiff the underbodies are. Thankfully, this is just a 34 lap race, because it is a really tough track. It's going to be really tough with competitors out here. I am not quick enough or consistent enough to do anything but race this track. Don't even worry about who's on the track with us or how our speed matches up with those guys. We need to take care of business for ourselves, and whatever we get is what we get. Maybe eventually we'll get enough laps in our system where we could feel confident enough to maybe race or try and make a pass or two, depending on our situation. We'll most likely get spread out fairly quickly. We just need to survive the first couple turns, and it'll get single file. Missed the shift there. That's why I always use the clutch, because if I don't, I can't shift up consistently. I can run 217s if I hit a good lap, but the leaders, and we'll take a look at the pole time here in just a second, they're up in like the 214s. 212s, okay. 212. We do not have that. We are not even close to that. But we are the number 24 here, so not any pressure at all. This is all on road iRacing. I don't care where we get. I just want to try and keep it on the track and not wreck myself. That's all I care about. So we're going to be starting down here in 29th. We got Nim in here. Racing with Nim, that's cool. So maybe that'll put everyone on their best behavior. So good luck to him. I don't think I recognize anybody else. For good reasons, anyway. This is going to be a difficult one. This is going to be a difficult one. What did we finish last week? 26th? 27th? We finished 25th or better, I would be ecstatic. And we could get that much attrition, I don't know. Or this could be a very clean race. Let's take a look at the strength of field real quick. almost 2,600. That's really high for me on road.
Alright, man,
I am only...
next time by. Alright, man, we got a lineup on the left side here.
Well, my road iRating's like 2,000.
Pit road is closed.
But my skill level's probably like 1,800, 1,700.
595.
There are a lot of points on the table. Be smart and get a good finish.
We don't even have to do a full pace lap. How about that? That's nice. First lap's going to be a doozy with that really sharp turn 1. And then getting single file through the S's. And the brakes are going to be cold. The tires are going to be cold. It's going to have so little grip. Just got to be careful. We're going to have a handful of guys starting behind us, but I assume they're going to be taking it fairly easy to start with, like I will be, hopefully. But that doesn't mean they might not make a mistake and miss a braking point and run us over or something. That definitely happens. So, cross our fingers and hope that doesn't happen. Hope we don't do that to the people in front of us.
You have 2 additional sets.
Only 2 sets of tires.
Smooth and have a good run.
I'd say this says 22 laps of fuel. We can maybe do like 20 once we get up to speed. I'd say just take that as long as we can. Don't worry about tires. Just give us enough fuel to get to the end and then just go. I think will be what we should do. I'm not concerned with getting a good pit stop.
Car, catch the 16.
If we can get on and off pit road without making a mistake, that'd be good.
Car, catch the 10. Car, catch the 26. Car, catch the 32.
It's been a long time since I raced here. I don't know if I've raced NIS here since NASCAR's been coming to this track. I remember 2022, I think, is when I last ran NIS, and I think when they came to this track, I had just had surgery and I didn't want to do this race while I was recovering. So I ended up skipping it. But I think I still, like a few days later, ran Class B, like a short Class B race here. Once I got to feeling better. But I don't know if I've ran this track in NIS. I didn't run it in 2023, not 2013 either, I guess. Oh, they're almost making contact ahead. Big check up here. We're going to be starting on the right side, or the left side, for the first turn. As it turning right. I was thinking right. Try and get some heat built up into the brakes before we get to the first corner. And then try and get settled in and start logging laps without driving off the track. It is so easy to get a 1X here. This is like Spa. The American Spa.
It's back.
Coming to the green.
Green flag, green
Be
flag.
nice and careful. Guy right to my right spun the tires up, accelerating, and slammed head on into the wall. That is an unfortunate start for him.
Car on your right.
Let's be nice and easy into here. It's very
Clear on
easy
the
to
right.
lock the
Car on
brakes
your
up.
right. Stay left.
Okay. Let's
Still
get
there.
the 29 by
All
us
clear, all clear.
and see if we can get settled in here. I keep it in second gear through the S's because I tend to overdrive them if I shift up. Like I shift up to third if I'm up to speed, but then I quickly downshift again to second, and that's probably not the most efficient thing to do, but that is what I've been doing in my practice. Alright. Get ready to stop. We got a big stack up ahead on the left side of the corner, I believe.
Saw that coming. I was coming like a freaking missile.
I don't know where they are. 16 there, trying to get going.
I'm sorry, 16. I locked up the right front.
All clear, all clear.
16 got turned, it sounds like, after he locked up, or someone locked up behind him.
Still there.
Be ready to stop here.
There's an incident ahead.
Clear on the right.
More contact.
We've got a slow car on the left. We have a car
Oh, they're
stopped on the
stopped
left.
right in front of
Car
us.
on your right.
Whoop, whoop,
Three
whoop, whoop,
wide, you're
whoop.
on the left. Hold your line.
Okay, I don't know how we didn't get a 1X for that, but
You're all
that
clear.
was
Clear all
sketchy. The
around.
31 hit that guy head on. He doesn't have a front end, but looks like he's still got some amount of speed in it. We were close to getting into that as well. Thankfully, we did not. This section is about the lowest grip piece of pavement on the entirety of iRacing. It is insane. 27 going wide there. I don't know if he's got damage or what. He was in 20th at the start. Alright. 13 got loose there. And we're fairly spread out
Got one on
for
your
the
right.
most part.
Keep flat.
Big thing with this car as well, get that thing downshifted
Stay
as
left.
quick as you can. Use the engine
Clear on the
braking,
right.
because that helps a lot. 13 just backs out of it once we get to these single file corners. 31's still going after he made that huge hit. I think he's up ahead, yeah. A few cars up there. Oh, that guy goes wide.
Got one on your right. All clear, all clear.
He was at a bad angle for that corner. Alright, nice and easy. That's all we're looking for here. Lock up the brakes as little as we possibly can. Keep that tire from getting overheated. We're looking okay. For surviving, anyway. Guy behind us is locking it up, but looks like he's going to get it slowed down in time. I was watching him to make sure if he blew it we could avoid him, but he was getting it slowed down even though he was locking it up. He pulled it to the left to make sure he didn't run into the back of us. So that was fine. He's very well probably quicker than us. Once he gets it into a groove, we'll probably be letting him go. We just had that one mistake on the front stretch and we took advantage for a second. Loose. Roll it through here, but don't go wide because you'll just end up getting a 1X. Alright. Not too bad of a start for us. We're in 28th. We started 29th, so that's fine. I know I'm entering those way too slowly, but I just can't get them to turn unless I enter that slowly, because I am not good with this car on the road. I cannot ever get the weight shifts, weight transfers for the corners correct. But we're keeping pace with this guy, so that's fine. Got a little gap to 13 there. Okay. Make sure we get it slowed down in time here. Somebody up there is going wide. Oh, we're going wide a little bit. Nice and smooth. Be smooth on the inputs. 13's all over our bumper now. through that section.
The car in
P1, just set the fastest lap.
212 is just crazy.
12.614.
I can't even imagine how they'd be going that fast. Completely out of my realm. If I watched an onboard lap of that, it would look like a foreign language probably. It's absolutely undiscernible. We just did a 2:16.8 though. That was good. I felt like I was just taking it easy, putting around. But that's what being smooth will get you. Fastest lap you've ever done. Because sometimes when you try and go faster, you just end up pushing and sliding more, and that's not any faster. In fact, it's significantly slower. Whoop. Nearly got it whipped around on me. Started slowing down really early there, so I make sure I didn't blow it and run into the back of the 26. Got the 13 still right behind us, and like a 3-second gap almost to the 27 back there. Almost wanted to start locking up on me. Thankfully I got it to grip up before that happened. That was not a good sequence right there for whatever we were doing. 13's going to fly around our outside for this corner. All over the place through that section, on the wrong sides of the track and everything. Going wide here like the 23 up there. Kind of surprised that wasn't a 1X. Just touching that green stuff usually just gives you one. There's no runoff here, it seems like. Well, I mean, there's runoff on the track physically, but you get penalized every time you go out there. Not like what the NASCAR drivers do. That's for sure. Careful, careful, careful. Make sure we can still see the corners behind this guy. Got a good exit there, but I was worried he was going to start spinning if I gassed it up a little too hard. Not bad, not bad. We're on a solid 28th right now. Haven't seen any more contacts or mistakes since the first lap. So we're not getting any free spots like that, at least at this point in time. Ooh, did not want to turn in there. I don't know if downshifting at first there is necessary. Probably isn't. But it gets us around the corner, so it's good enough. Almost going wide there. We actually had a pretty good entry point there. Accidentally got that really well. I don't know if it's any quicker to shift up there because I'm downshifting so quick after that. 26 kind of got crossed up there a little bit through the S's. It slowed him down. Maybe we keep it second through this section as well. Probably no difference there either.
No, AJ.
That felt like a very good first half of the lap. I think we gained a bunch of time there, but everyone around us was also doing really well. Like we pulled away by like 2 seconds on the 27 car behind the 13. But he could have just had a mistake as well, I don't know.
The leader just did a 13.009.
13 from the leader, which is still a lot better than what we can do.
Back to the stop it.
Oh, turn. Okay. Not wanting to turn there now for some reason. I think this is going to be our best lap. That felt like a really good lap. Let's see what it is. 16.6. Fastest lap of the race, like I thought. Got a little bit of a pack forming here. This car's all on a line. .26 kind of keeps getting out of rhythm through the S's. Okay. Pitched it sideways that time. That was very close to being bad. A little too aggressive on throttle in first gear is what that was. Lost some time, but that's fine. Had nowhere to really go there. I don't know how in the world I'd ever make a pass. Probably have to dive it in from a mile back, which I don't want to do, but maybe the only way to get close enough. But, like I said at the beginning, I don't think we need to be doing that. We need to re-race in the track and get what we can get and not force anything. Because that's just going to get us in trouble. As in wrecking ourselves, not Nim parking us. For making a dumb move. I don't think he does that, I don't know. Oh, come on. See how easy? I wasn't even off the rumble strips. Hardly at all with the right sides, and just boom. Instant 1x. Can't touch the green runoff at all. Definitely not half the car over there. Well, we're going the wrong way there. That was not good. Now we're totally out of sequence there. It wasn't off track at all there either, so another 1X. I'm all out of sequence there after hitting that. That's why I don't want to hit that. We're going to have to let this 13 go by because I can't keep it on the track after all that.
Car looks fine. No damage to report.
3X within the span of nothing, and then the 13 locks it up and doesn't turn and just kind of stops. That's going to be frustrating for him after he finally got around us and we were holding him up so bad. He loses a ton of time now. He's 3 seconds back.
The gap is 1.7 seconds.
Let's get back into a rhythm. If we can. I go to second gear there and don't slow down in time and nearly drive off again. Losing focus. We're on lap 8, so it's about time to start doing bad. Alright. We kept it alive, that's the main part. And these guys are getting checked up so much that we just pretty much caught right back up to them, so not a big deal. And the one pass, or the one spot we lost, we instantly got back after he made a mistake. Hit that thing again now. We're all just kind of getting held up here right now. Nowhere for anybody to go. Keep trying to downshift to neutral. That would not be a smart thing to do. We'd have a tough time getting it going from neutral. I'm just so bad through this section. This flat, back and forth. Not my favorite. I don't think any portion of this track is my favorite. .32 makes another mistake. 23 is going to try and make the pass. Looks like he's going to get it done. 26 is going to try and follow him. Or maybe he's going to let us all go. Okay. Looked like, I don't know if he was going to try and block the inside there, but he's just pulling over for everybody. Much appreciated. See if we can keep up with these guys now that they got around 32. Well, if we don't hit that corner, we might not. One of the best runs we got out of that corner. We've closer to them than we have been. So that's nice.
You're pulling away from the car behind. The gap is 1.4 seconds.
Make sure we're not just watching their bumper so we can get it slowed down in time. Don't just drive straight into it. Easier said than done sometimes, though. It's these two ahead of us and then nobody for a long time. But 23's and 25th there, so that's kind of our goal spot. Maybe we'll be quick enough. Or maybe we won't be. But we're in 27th now.
Not how I planned it.
He's okay, me.
Oh. 26 got out of the rhythm again through the S's. This is not a place to pass. Couldn't get there anyway. I think we're going to leave it in second through here from now on. From that one time we got big sideways. Seems to be more comfortable for me. Can't quite get a run big enough to make any sort of move. They go wide there, but it's not going to hurt them on speed, I don't think. Probably gave them a 1x, but that doesn't help us pass them. I'm way out there for some reason. Can't get it to turn there again. Everyone behind us is catching up. We just can't get away from each other here. There's nowhere for anybody to pass. So the fastest car can't cycle to the front. I'm not saying I'm the fastest car. I think the 13 out of all of us is the fastest. And I haven't heard or seen anything about incidents since that first lap. This is in a remarkably clean start. We're about over a third of the way in this thing already. Maybe we'll take a look here. I brake way earlier than they do. Don't force anything. Need to be nice and careful still. I want to try and move forward and not let these two behind us catch up, but I gotta be careful about it. It may just take a mistake, and I don't know if we're going to see one. We saw one out of the 13, though, so maybe it's possible. Get somebody disconnecting there, and there's another 1X. Gotta stop getting those 1Xs. We don't have a ton to play with. Because if we get into a wreck, then we're going to be pretty close. Don't want to be getting them unnecessarily. Also, my road safety rating is not very good anyway. I don't need to be hurting it more. Oh, 23 got all out of whack there. Grabbed one of the curbs, but we just can't take it too wide. And that's just going to stack us all up again.
Got one on your right.
Oh my, we missed that completely.
All clear, all clear.
Well, at least we didn't wreck anybody. It's a good way to lose 2 spots. I used one of the dash marks on the right side as my braking marker, and I guess I just couldn't see it. Thankfully, we didn't wreck anybody there. But I think they're all going to just keep getting stacked up. I think we'll be able to catch back up to them, no problem. Luckily, we were able to just whip it around there and get it back going. That was my one move I tried. We'll see if we get an opportunity to do anything else. At least we just drove it right through there. Didn't hit nobody, didn't spin out, didn't hit the wall. That was an absolutely worthless 1X we just gave ourselves. Don't need to do that. This is a brutal combo. Brutal. I can't get this thing slowed down anymore. Be nice and smooth. We're not around anybody anymore. Just need to keep it on the track, put in decent laps. Oh my gosh. I must have hurt these tires locking them up because they don't feel good anymore. Alright. Let's just settle down here. We can catch back up. We don't need to do it immediately. A lot of race left. We've got a little less than 10 laps left on fuel. That'll take us to about 10 laps to go. It wants to put in 10.5 gallons or 10.9 gallons, whatever it said. Probably just accept that. We're not going to be doing more than that. There's no cautions to get a green light checkered. I think I do want to turn the tires off, though. I still think it's probably the case where you are faster on old tires with this car. I don't know if they've updated that. I haven't heard anything. Could very well not be the case. I don't know, but Not sure it's going to matter too much for us, considering we're way back here. Don't get a 1X, that was close. Let's go ahead and turn these off.
Go at the line.
I just keep missing the corners now that I was sliding. I moved my mouse slightly and it went to the corner where it tried to show the desktop. That's why I hesitated on throttle there. Not ideal. Maybe we do want tires, because these feel terrible now. They have no forward bite at all. Just sliding the front end around the track. And I cannot get this car to slow down anymore. Gosh, dang it. We got to get it together. We are at 7 incidents. This is not good. 7 freaking off tracks. And we're overdriving this now because I'm not paying attention. Oh my gosh. Just keep bleeding away time because I cannot keep it on the track. Somebody's going down pit road. You hear the beeping. Alright, cool it. Let's get it together. Let's put in some decent laps. We just ran a freaking 2:19.4. We don't have anybody in front of us, which means we don't have to pressure ourselves to keep up with them. It also means I don't have a guide through the corners when I need to brake. But we should know better. We don't need that. Oh my gosh, that section is just very difficult. Let's try and be as easy as we can, because we'll be faster that way. Maybe we have a chance to catch up to these guys after our terrible last lap. Maybe could have shifted up there. It's probably unnecessary. Didn't hit that very good, but it's fine. Just be easy with it. We are in 27th now. Somebody, maybe the guy that just disconnected, two guys just disconnected. Maybe there was a wreck. Man, why can I not get this slowed down? What? The car should be lighter. I'm braking earlier than I was before. And we're still blowing it. Guess it's just the tires. Maybe we do want tires. Nearly clipped that curb. 13 has made his way through all those guys that we were racing, so he will probably check out and be gone. I think we were holding him up, all of us. Maybe I wasn't engine braking for those last few corners that I did not get slowed down for, because that's really important. We might be in 26th now, though, after those guys disconnected. Another guy entering the pits. This could just be pit cycle. I guess we'll be entering the pits sometime in the next 6 laps. Those guys are probably just being so much more aggressive and on edge that they're using more fuel. That could be a big reason why everyone's pitting right now. Or they just know that new tires is faster and they want them as quick as possible. 31's on pit road. Mim's on pit road.
The car behind is pitting.
We'll stick with our completely uneducated game plan of just go as long as possible. Guesswork game plan. We're in 25th. Pit stops. Didn't practice getting onto pit road, so that might be tricky. I know it's not an easy pit road to get to either.
Is this a take tires type of race?
I will say, I don't know if it's this combination of just being a really difficult course or because Nim's in here, but voice chat has been way less annoying than it has the first few races this season. I'm gonna stick with no tires. I think we'll do one extra click from what autofuel says because autofuel
What was the question?
is not super good.
You have about 5 laps left of
5 laps left. We're gonna go more laps. Shift.
We have a slow car on the right.
Ooh, slow car on the right. Who could that possibly be? Maybe the 16? come on with the 1X. You got to be so pinpoint accurate, and I am not even close to that. Braking before, I've been braking the whole race and just keep sliding through the corner. Actually gained some time on the 32 and just give it all away in one corner. Now the tire slid, so it's heated up. I'm not even in the right gear. I don't want to be close to anyone anyway, so that's why I'm just purposefully having horrible corners so I lose time. This is going to be a 225 lap or something. Oh my freaking lord, the 1Xs. We are going to get disqualified if I continue at the pace we are going. We do not have many left, and we got 3 in the span of half a lap. We've only got 7 more before we get a penalty.
The car behind you is pitting.
We got somebody coming out of the pits here. We need to pit this lap? I don't think so. We'll check though. Horrible, just horrible. We'll go a couple more. Gonna have to get this guy by us, probably, so we don't get run into accidentally and get a 4X and then have nothing, no margin of error left. We're probably so slow he won't expect it and get hit. Hopefully not, but I guarantee you there's going to be some people getting penalties, though. Like, we've made a lot of mistakes, but I don't feel like we've done a very terrible job. And I've seen people going out wider than me more often. And we're at 10 incidents already.
The car in front is pitting. The car in front is pitting.
Yeah, we're going to be top 20 here in a second.
Top 20. There you go, man. Good job.
.28 behind us just went wide.
The leader is sitting now.
Leader just went to pit road. He's behind us on the F3. He's so fast. Right, not terrible. Don't get a 1X. Don't start bouncing either. Can we go one more lap? We can. Let's go one more. We said we'd take it all the way. We might as well do that. I wonder if the fast guys are good enough to go through that section in second gear. Probably are. Alright, we're pitting next time.
You have about 2 laps of fuel left.
That is correct. See how far we fall once we go down pit road. I'd say probably back to 27th or 26th or wherever we were after those people left. Almost hit that curb.
The leader is sitting now.
Whoever that leader was stayed out as long as they could as well. Apparently. Alright, we're pitting this time. And that'll be that. Hopefully we come out in a clean portion of the track. And hopefully we can keep it on the track and not make too many mistakes. Just a short sprint to the finish. We went past halfway with the first run. Gonna have about 10 laps to go, like I said at the beginning when I was thinking about when to pit. So that'll be fine. Get it turned left, make sure we're slowing down for this very sharp
Got one on your right. All clear,
pit
all
entry
clear.
corner. And make sure we don't speed. Alright, not a bad entry.
Pit box in 5,
Probably could have been
3,
quicker, but
2, 1.
for us it was perfectly
Right here.
fine. We're just going to put some fuel in
Thank
it and go. Tires, 89.92
No worries.
on the rights. That was actually better than I thought. 88s on the lefts.
Alright, that's it. Go.
Looks like we might be 25th, exactly. 24th, even. Well, maybe we gained a spot or two.
The car behind you is pitting.
And we come out in clean traffic, which is awesome. Looks like we're going to get lapped, so we're not going to have to do the full 34. That guy's got like a 14-second lead on second place. Hopefully he catches us in a good spot so we can just pull over for him. Because I'm sure he will be catching us. He's only 5.5 seconds back now. No 1X. No 1X. '24th is better than where we pit from, so I'm happy with that. I don't think we gained anything on the people we were racing. 32 is 8.5 seconds up there. Almost 9 seconds, actually. But, it was fine. Oh, that guy just disconnected. Maybe we'll gain a couple more spots. Maybe there's people having problems coming out of pit road or something. I'm just so far away from anybody, I'm just not seeing anything, and nobody's yelling over voice chat for obvious reasons. So it just seems like nothing's going on, but there's probably some contacts happening somewhere. I think we might be pulling over for this guy on the front stretch. Don't get a 1X. Oh my gosh, that was close.
The leader is coming up on you. They're not outside.
Yeah, I'm not going to try and stay ahead of him through the S's. I'm just going to get him by us right now. Huge gap behind him.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
Hey, you.
No reason to try and get through the S's in front of him, and he'll be waiting on us. Slow him down for no reason. Oh, careful. I've spun going over that curb before in the truck. Oh, not good. But we're fine. As long as we're not getting a 1X. Or locking it up and not slowing down. I feel like I hit the same braking point, the same amount of brake pressure, downshift the exact same time, but sometimes it just refuses to slow down. Like, just randomly decides, you know what, no brake power. I mean, that's what it feels like. Obviously, I'm doing something inconsistent, but I don't know. I do not have the feel for this car. Really on any track, but especially road courses. We are in 24th, right where our car number says we should be, so somebody did have some problem. One of those guys that disconnected up there. And as I suspected, that is going to be the only spots we get all day. And that's why I didn't want to try and race people. Because we're just not quick enough and we'll just wreck ourselves pushing too hard.
We have 10 to go this half hour.
27's a lap down on pit road now. And he just disconnects. It's been a lot of disconnects. I haven't seen too many people out here with damage. Seems like anyone getting damage is out. I guess who made the head-on collision at the beginning, was that the 31? I think he's still out here. Other than that, it seems like everybody's just disconnected. With how sharp these corners are and how long the straights are, though, you could get some really big hits that just take you out. If there's an issue somewhere. That time I upshifted one too many times, so I made sure to slow down even faster. And start downshifting even faster. Leader's going to be catching 26 and 32 car up there. We're in 23rd place, actually. We're doing better than we should be. This is excellent news. Now we just need to not get a penalty for driving off the track 7 more times. Off the track in air quotes, because each one of those we really haven't been off the track. Maybe there's a couple you could say we go pretty wide, like when we had to go turn around. But the majority of those are just half a tire width off the curb. At least it's not raining. I would never even be on the track if it was raining. I'd go up the hill to turn 1 and then the game would crash. We're going to be letting the 4 car go here shortly. But not quite yet. Not close enough, which means he may be right on our bumper for this S's portion. Because we are much slower than everybody through there. No, he's not quite there yet. Hopefully he gets to us by one of these straightaways we could just get over for him. 26 lets the leader go by. Nice and easy. Nearly drove off again. We get the blue flag. Alright, he should be here right by the exit of this corner. So we'll just hook a hard left, get out of his way.
We're on your right. All clear, all clear.
Yep. Don't need to be in anybody's way. We're in the wrong gear. I know pulling over like that is costing us time, but we're not catching those guys anyway. We are not racing anybody at this point. But that is fine. We had our chance. We overdrove the corner and then never could catch back up. And that was the end of that. We're lucky we didn't completely blow it and wreck both of them and ourselves, or just head on into the tire barriers or Armco up there. Trying to think of what to say while I'm trying not to spin out or drive a millimeter off the track is pretty difficult. Alright, we're gonna have to let the 1 and the 11 go by, and then we've got a really big gap, so then we can get settled in. Probably until the end. I would imagine. I was very slow there for some reason. Always end up on the wrong side of the track for that corner, but we get through it. One car's not quite here yet. It'll be here by the time we get to the front stretch, though. Probably beforehand. I don't want to slow down too dang early for him. But I also really don't want to hold him up for no reason.
Thank you.
Can we get through this section without him getting here yet? I think maybe. It's not a good place to let him go here, and we blow that, so that's going to make it even slower for us. Just let him go here. Easy enough. Careful. Curb is deadly. As is that one. Don't overdrive that or it'll give us a 1X.
Got one on your right. Clear on the right.
And we are good. Should be good to the end now. Running 23rd. Better than we've been doing all race. In terms of position, anyway. We're not running as fast as we were. But I haven't had anybody in front of me to guide me around the track. And we'll be getting 5 to go in the next couple laps. Don't you dare give me one.
Man, my engine builder is not a fan of the last turn.
I'm not really a fan of any of these turns. Honestly. All right. Maybe we can put down a couple respectable laps now. That we don't have to worry about letting people go. Sure. I was like, yeah, maybe we can just try and go a little bit quicker now and just instantly nearly drive off. Give us a 1X. Maybe we should not do that. Probably would be for the best to just bring it home nice and safe. Pretty unlikely we're gonna get a penalty, but those 1Xs can rack up very fast if we're not careful. Shouldn't be getting a 4X now though, or a 2X. Unless we spin out, but let's not spin out. Somebody's pitting. Can't imagine that is for position though. That beeping must be insanely loud to be able to hear it that well from inside this car, with how loud this car should be. Alright.
5 laps to go.
5 to go.
Better.
I do feel like we're going pretty well. I think we actually have 4 to go because we're a lap down. So that's fine. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it is 5 to go. Either way, we're getting close to the end. It's been a pretty quick race. No cautions to sit around for. That means no breaks as well, though. It's been pretty exhausting. But at least don't have to sit here for too long. Because I forgot to turn my fan on and I am getting pretty uncomfortable. It's pretty chilly up here right now, but should have known I would have needed it for this track. And my Diet Dr. Pepper's still pretty cold. I'm going to be looking forward to not having to do that section again for a while, once we finish this race. Or this section. The guy behind us is the next car for position, and he's a lap down to us, so we really are not racing anybody. But that's the way it goes. I'm happy to be in 23rd when we were nowhere near the 23rd fastest. I think had no one wrecked, we'd probably be maybe at best 27th fastest. But I think that's being a little generous. Well, completely out of whack there. Completely out of whack there. These two behind us are battling. They're within half a second of each other, so if they end up catching us, I hope they don't, but if they do, we'll have to find a place to pull over and let both of them go by at the same time. That's probably going to be a case if we're within like 2 or 3 seconds on a straightaway. We might just have to pull over and give it to them. Just make sure we get out of their way before a place where we are not able to get them by us, like this section. But only 2 laps to go. I don't expect them to get here, but I know they are going to be a whole lot quicker than us. So I could be surprised how quick they catch us. Oh, no, no, no. Okay. I'd like to not get any more X's. We've got plenty. Plenty to go around. Leader just got the 2 to go. Next time will be white flag. Thank goodness. And then we can get the heck out of here.
car behind you, pitting.
All right. Please slow down. Okay. We just downshifted instantly to first, then the engine should slow it down in time. Really is a necessity for this car, which is never something I ever used to do in any other stock car on road. Is use the engine to brake, because it would always get you loose or you'd risk blowing it. But this car desperately needs it, or you just can't get the thing to slow down. At least I can't. I'm sure other people are able to.
You're ridiculous, man. Moving under braking like that.
Well, that was the guys behind us battling. 33 made the pass. Or defended. I don't remember who was in front. Not in the correct gear there, but that's fine. Come to the white flag. Get us around this place one more time. Any more free spots? Now's the time to give them to us. Probably not getting them. Hey, I see some cars driving on the track over there, on the other side. Haven't seen one in a while. Why am I in first gear there? Completely losing focus. But hey, this race felt like it flew by, which is awesome. Almost a 1X. Let's not get any more 1Xs. We just have to get through half a lap without slightly going off. I think we can manage. I hope we can manage. We should be able to keep these two behind us. Seven car losing some time. He might have spun, but he's going to be far enough ahead that we're not going to get him before he gets back going. He'll be crossing the line here pretty quick. 25 seconds ahead of us.
You've got about 5 laps.
Good job, Peter.
Yeah, great job, Peter.
Yeah, he owned this race.
Good race, everyone.
It was a pretty good race. We had a fun race with those guys when we were all in a line there for a little while at the beginning, but then we blew it. But up until we blew it, it was fun. And then we just were by ourselves and just had to get it home without wrecking ourselves or disqualifying ourselves. And we managed to. And we get a nice, solid 23rd spot as the 24 car.
There's the flag.
Based on road iRacing.
Alright, man. Bring it on.
I will
Let's get
take
out
it.
of here.
10 incidents kind of hurts, but what can you do? Oh man, that hurt my back. Running that race. Gosh dang it. How long was that race? Hour 25?
Good one, Peter.
That's about right. Oh, let's take a look at the incidents and hope that it doesn't crash. I don't think it will, but You never freaking know. It just does it randomly. But after we pit, I don't think we got another incident. I think we got all 10 of those incidents before the pit stop. So you can be happy about that, I guess. Cross our fingers it's not going to crash, and we'll take a look at everything that happened. Most everything was on the first lap. 19 just gets on throttle too hard, head on into those tires, and that really breaks the car instantly. I think he disconnected right after this happened. Luckily, he spun it to the right, and it didn't spin to the left in front of us. 25 just misses the braking point, locks it up, and then he did exactly what we did in the exact same corner. The only difference is he had a bunch of cars around him, and we just had 2 that we just passed. And then again, this time, 25 gets clipped by the 28. Oh, we actually saw this. This is what happened right in front of us. And that's the 31 getting in it. And we barely make it through. What the heck? It didn't even lock onto us. So I'm seeing this smoke. I don't know where the car's spinning to. But then he goes to the apex. And I see him whip back to the right there. So I think there's room. And then he's stopped. And then the 31 gets him. And I almost run into the back of the 31. Thankfully, we pull it left and miss him and don't get a 1X. Then 25 coming out of the pits. Is something going to happen here? Or is it just messed up? Jump to lap 10. 8 car locked it up. Gets into the back of the 18. No damage for the 18. 5 car blinks. 25 again. Blinking. 17. Getting loose. And into the grass. 21 missing the corner. It gets sideways on him and he just whips it out into the pavement. And then he just resets, I guess. He might have been a couple laps down. 25 getting that curb, starts bouncing on him, but he keeps it going. 31, nothing. 9 car missing it completely. We'll have to take a look at where we missed it as well. Oh, he goes out and gets the grass. I just completely missed it, and I had to go around and just turn around the wrong way so I could get going without hitting anything. 16 blinks. We're on lap 24. 3 gets loose, and then just full throttles it into the wall, and that's why he quit. Okay. 27, it just starts sliding on him, and it just keeps sliding. He can never recover it, but just parks it in the grass, no damage or anything. But this might be damage, overdriving the entry to the pit road. Nope, still doesn't hit anything. I've overdriven this pit entry, thinking it was not as sharp as it was, and I've slammed that into the wall and just destroyed my car before. I don't remember what I was driving. Maybe I did that in the truck. But maybe I wasn't as destroyed as I remember. I don't know. It just likes to show the 25, I think. And this is the end. So, really, hardly any contacts out there. Let's go take a look at when we blew it. Lap 23, that might have been, that's when we pit. Maybe lap 13. It's only a few seconds slower than what we were doing. We got it turned around pretty quick. I finally get a run, yeah. Thankfully, the 23 was turning in there, but thankfully we got through it before he got there. That probably... Yeah, he saw us. He jerked it back to the right just a little bit. Just get it turned back around and get going. Just completely miss it. How did some of these guys get out of the race, though? I don't know. 19 wrecked at the start. How did the 8 get out? Did we see this? Did we? I don't know. Feel like it didn't show us everything. This is the last lap he was doing. Oh, he just pulls it in and quits. Maybe something came up for him. 23, did we see what happened to him? Maybe? Think we did? Does he pull over and quit as well? Or does he lag out? He just Alt F4s, I guess. A lot of people just quit. I guess. I don't know. The 2 car? He got a penalty or something there. Maybe he had a cutting that just never cleared or something. I don't know. Maybe he was lagging. Maybe he got a cutting there going wide. I don't know. Then we get to his last lap. Makes a pass and then just disconnects. He passes the 12. And then gone. I don't think he dropped out. I think he just quit. Yeah, just manually disconnected. A bunch of people just quit. And I don't know why. That's very strange. I don't think I've ever seen that. But oh well, we get 23rd out of it. Last car, 1 lap down. We were one of the slowest out here. But hey, we kept it on the track. We didn't wreck ourselves completely. We end up middle of the pack, actually upper half in incidents. A lot of people got a bunch of incidents. Only a couple people got penalties though. There was some people that were close. But only a few people had to do drive-thrus. We wind up with 10. 30 car. Did he do the whole race? No, he did not. He did not do any of the race. 19 got 2 incidents through the whole thing. He wins least incidents, and he finished 34 laps down. So, I guess everyone who did enough laps got several incidents just from off tracks because this track is ridiculous. Oh well, that is our best finish this season so far. Probably the worst we've been speed-wise as well. Just nature of the freaking road courses and all the wrecks on the oval side. So, we'll take it, move on. I don't know what the next track is, but we'll go there and see if we can improve and keep trying to do our best. Have some fun. But yeah, thanks for watching.